Hello guys, welcome to Technical Anand. Today we will study the specimen paper of English paper 1, which is English language. Okay, it is for ICSE 10th. It is specimen paper of ICSE 10th semester 1 paper. Okay, so the maximum marks is 40 marks. Time allotted is 1 hour and all questions are compulsory. The marks are intended of all questions in a given bracket. Okay. So it has question number 1, which is fully of paragraph, and question number 2, which is of grammar. Okay, this paper is of 10 pages, so we will solve this. So question number 1. Okay, question number 1, it is of paragraph. Okay, so first question. For each word given below, choose the correct meaning as given in the passage from the option provided. So first, tenderness. Options are affection, soreness, and youthfulness. Okay, so affection is the right answer because in the second line of the paragraph it is given that trees loved grandfather with as much tenderness as he loved them. In this, the trees are compared with the grandfather's love. Okay, means trees loved as much as grandfather loved them. Okay, so here tenderness is compared with the love. Okay, so that's why it is affection, and affection means love only. Now second explanation, a state or a explanation. Option 1, an account, an excuse or pretext. Second, a statement or account that makes something clear. Third, a long-winded speech. A long-winded speech मतलब भाषण type. Okay, भाषण type. Okay, so the answer is option 2, a statement or account that makes something clear. Okay, so explanation is on the second paragraph, first line. There is a probably scientific explanation for the plant's behavior, something to with the light and warmth. Okay, scientific explanation. Explanation means to clear something, to explain something. Okay. Now third meaning, vigorous. Option 1, strong, healthy and full of energy. Second, manipulating and meandering. Third, timorous. Okay, so answer is option 1, strong, healthy and full of energy, because timorous means nervousness, fearful. Okay, and manipulating means multiplying. Okay, or solving, multiplying or solving, you can say multiply. So strong, healthy and full of energy is the correct option, or which suits the vigorous. Okay, now question number B. Why did author feel that the plant loved grandfather with as much tenderness as he loved them? Because option A, he saw the tendril of the creeping vine move very close towards the grandfather and cross the step of veranda step to touch grandfather's feet. Second, because creeper moved as they sat there in soft sunshine of northern India, it was something to with light and warmth. Third, he saw tendril of the creeping vine moving very slowly towards him, crossing the veranda step to touch the author's feet. So answer is option A. Option A means the tendril. Tendril means, in this tendril means the soft kind of branch. Okay. Tendril means soft kind of branch of creeping vine. Creepers, you know na, which follow the ground. Okay. Then climbers means they grow up in uh, intersection to the ground, and creepers means they grow parallel to the ground. Okay, they follow the ground. Example is watermelon, you can take, of creepers. So he saw the tendril of the creeping vine move very slowly towards grandfather and cross the veranda step, means courtyard step. Veranda means courtyard, to touch grandfather's feet. Okay, so in this it is saying that tendrils are moving towards the uh, veranda step to touch the grandfather's feet, and in this you have to show that the plants loved grandfather with as much as grandfather loved them. Okay. In second, it is a scientific explanation why creeper were moving them. Okay. So it doesn't need any scientific reason. We have to show that why, how, why did the author feel that, means why did the author feel that plant loved grandfather as much as grandfather loved them. Okay. And in third option it is given that creeper were moving towards the author. Okay, so it is fully wrong. Now, where did the grandfather work for many years? He worked in the Indian Forest Service. It was given here some. Uh, in the third line, first in the third paragraph, first line, it is given that grandfather has served many years in the Indian Forest Services. Okay, Indian Forest Services. So in this answer is option C, Indian Forest Services. Which trees did grandfather plant around his bungalows? Option 1, limes, mangoes, oranges, guavas, eucalyptus, jacaranda, the Persian lilac, and the people tree. People tree. Second, limes, mangoes, oranges, guavas, eucalyptus, jacaranda, and Persian lilac. And third, creeper vines, limes, mangoes, oranges, guavas, eucalyptus, Jakanda, and the Persian link with the lady and ladybirds and the caterpillar. Okay, so in this the question it is asked about the trees. Which trees did grandfather plant around his bungalow? So it is option 1, because in option 2 there is the people tree is missing, and in option 3 there are animals also and creeper also. Okay, so option 1 is correct. Now let's see it in paragraph. On his retirement from the service, he had built a bungalow on the outskirts of Dehra, planting trees all around it. Planting trees all around it. Limes, mangoes, oranges, and guava. Also eucalyptus, jacanda, and the Persian island in the fertile Dune Valley. Plant and trees grew tall and strong. Okay. So now think people tree is not there, but in this fourth paragraph it has included that there was other tree in the compound before the house was built, including an old people tree. Okay. No, sorry guys, sorry. Answer is option B. Okay, option B, because it is given that which trees did grandfather plant around his bungalow. विच ट्री ग्रैंडफादर प्लांट. ओके, तो ऐसा कौन सा ट्री जो ग्रैंडफादर ने लगाया है. ओके, सो इन दिस ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन बी. ओके, because it is given in the paragraph 4 that there were other trees in the compound before the house was built, including the old people tree. Okay, sorry guys, it was a mistake. Where it gone? So answer is option B, of D, which is the grandfather plant around his bungalow. Okay, limes, mangoes, oranges, guava. Okay, that is option B is option 2 is the correct answer. Okay, people tree will not come. Okay, because it was planted before the house was built. Okay, now E. What does author feel saying people tree and a great show offs? Okay, because there was a people tree all over the world and people sometimes leave offerings of milk and flowers beneath them to keep the spirits happy. Second, because even when there is no breeze, their broad chest, slim waisted leaves with spin like tops determined to attract your attention and invite you in the shade. Third, because ghosts live in the people tree where there was both board and lodging. Okay, so option B is correct. Let me show you how. It is given in paragraph 4 that people trees are great show offs, means they are showing off. मैं ये करता हूँ, मैं वो करता हूँ, means like not like that. They are showing that even when there is no breeze, जब उधर हवा नहीं चलती है, there is no breeze. Their broad chested means their chested means you can say that the old wood which is there na, so that there are broadly chested, so if there is no wind, so that you can go to their shades, okay, to feel cool if there is no breeze, okay. मीन्स जब भी वहाँ पे हवा नहीं चलती है तो उसकी जो दैट दैट वुडी ब्रांचेस देयर ना, जब भी उधर हवा नहीं चलती है तो उधर जो वुडी ब्रांचेस रहते हैं और जो पतली पतली उसकी पत्ती उधर अट्रैक्ट करती है उसकी छाँव में, ओके, इनटू देयर शेड्स इट अट्रैक्ट्स, ओके, सो दैट मीन्स शो ऑफ्स, ओके. So that's why author has said show offs to the people tree, okay. How we know grandfather was fit? Now we have to prove that how we know that grandfather was fit. So option A, because even at about 60 he was a lean active man who still rode his bicycle at great speed, okay. Second, because he climbed up but don't get down from the jackfruit tree. Third, because he planted so many trees around his bungalow all by himself, okay. So in this answer is option A, okay, because in that it has included the active man. Active man means fit man, and the second point is who still rode his bicycle at great speed, okay. So he used to ride the bicycle at very high speed, at very great speed. So this means that he was very fit. That's why he can ride the bicycle very at a high speed, okay. Now G, why did ladybirds and caterpillars sometimes wander about on the tablecloth? Means how that ladybird and the caterpillar which are in the farm know that caterpillar all come on the tablecloth. Tablecloth means on the table on which we eat. The cloth on the table on which we eat or keep something. Okay. So option 1 is because grandfather comes straight to dining table after his work in the garden. Because second, because grandfather loved both plants and animals and liked to keep them near. Third, because grandfather wore his gardening clothes at meal time and then could wander off his shirt sleeve on the tablecloth. Okay, so in this option C is correct. Now let me tell you in the it is given in the second last paragraph that grandfather bathed quite often but gone back into the gardening clothes. Means after bath also grandfather wear the gardening cloth only, okay, immediately after the bath. During meal ladybirds and caterpillars could sometimes walk on his shirt sleeves. Means from shirt sleeves they come on the tablecloth, okay, which was not uh, which was always annoyed to the grandmother. Means grandfather not take it, मीन्स ग्रैंडमदर को वो अच्छा नहीं लगता था, ओके. मीन्स ग्रैंडफादर जब भी नहा के आते थे तो वो हमेशा अपने गार्डनिंग क्लोथ ही पहन लेते थे तुरंत, और खाने के टाइम उनके जो लेडी बर्ड्स या तो कैटरपिलर्स थे ना, उनके शर्ट से होते हुए उनके टेबल क्लोथ पे आ जाते थे, जो ग्रैंड मदर को पसंद नहीं आ रहा था, ओके. सो ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट. नाउ H. What has the author said about the old people tree? Which of the following combination of sentence best summarizes the answer? Okay, so option 2 is correct because the old people tree knocked down the bricks of the abandoned house with a vigorous growth. Okay, means people के ट्री ने इतनी तेज़ी से बढ़ रहा था, इतना स्ट्रांगली बढ़ रहा था कि उसने अबैंडेड हाउस आउट, मीन्स उसने जो बॉर्डर रहता है ना हाउस का, उसने वो धीरे धीरे तोड़ने लगा था वो. लेकिन ग्रैंड मदर वॉन्टेड टू कट इट डाउन बट द ग्रैंड फादर सेड दैट दे कुड ऑलवेज बिल्ड अनदर वन. ओके, मीन्स ग्रैंड मदर का क्या कहना था कि हम लोग इसको काट देते हैं वरना ये तोड़ देगा पूरा. तो ग्रैंड फादर क्या बोलते थे कि हम लोग नया बना लेंगे, हम लोग फिर से बना लेंगे. गोविंद वॉज प्लीज्ड बाय फ्राइटेंड ऑफ रेजिडेंट गोस्ट. ओके, गोविंद इस पैराग्राफ मीन्स इन दिस Story Govind is a servant or a gardener, you can say. Govind is a gardener of that. Okay, you please read the paragraph full before solving that in the exam, okay? Because it is very compulsory. First I have read whole the paragraph and then I have solved. Okay. So pleased for frightening of the ghost means we believe na that people old people tree have ghost in their branches. Okay. So he was telling that as no one left any offerings under the tree, the author decided that the ghost must have left in the disgust to look for tree offering board and lodging. Okay. इन इंडिया यू कैन सी देयर दैट आप लोग इंडिया में देखो कि जैसे पीपल के ट्री पे बहुत सारे हम लोग ऑफरिंग चढ़ाते ताकि दूर हमसे भूत हमसे दूर रहे. ओके. वी we provide milk and flowers to the old people tree, but on this tree which was near that house, वो उसमें कोई ऑफरिंग नहीं चढ़ाया जाता था, मिल्क कुछ नहीं. तो author is saying that the ghost must have leave this tree because there is no offering, so he might have seen for another tree. Okay. So this best summarizes the answer. Okay. So you please select this. Okay, so now our question 1 is solved successfully. Okay, question 1 is solved. You have to first read the whole paragraph. Okay, so then you can understand the answers. Okay, you can quickly get the answers from the paragraph, quickly get the meanings. Okay, now question number 2, filling the blanks with the correct form of words provided after the passage. Okay, so in this is a paragraph, it has 8 filling the blanks. So there are 8 questions, each has three options. Okay, means when he saw the cottage over among some bushes with the rank means old growth of thorns, nettles means thorns at one end. He so now there is a option. Okay, thinks, thought or thinked. Okay. So dash think it was a miserable place, but when he came, so first you have to identify the in which tense the paragraph is. It is in past tense. This paragraph is in past tense. Okay. So you have to read this paragraph and write the answer according to it. So the first answer is thought, which is option 2. Second is broken, option 2. Third is option 1, stood. Fourth is option 3, listened. Fifth is option 1, could hear. Sixth is option 2, hushed. Seventh is option 3, to knock. Eighth is option 3, was. Okay, and in this paragraph there are many hard words. Means apparition means shadow. Okay, apparitions means shadow. Okay, so now let's read with the answer. He, when he saw the cottage over among some bushes with the rank grown on the nettles at one place, he thought it was a miserable place. But when he came close to the paling like limb wash, the stone grown ivy, stagging roof, the broken stone doorsteps, which was trampled mud, he saw that it was a wretched house. Means it was a very bad condition of the house. Means that stone, broken doorsteps and the stone ivory, sagging roofs. Okay, and all the houses with full of the mud. Okay, the door stood half open stuck. Means the door was halfly open and halfly stuck. Means वो आधे पे ही अटका हुआ था. It was stuck. Okay, he knocked at it and listened. Listened only ना, हाँ. He knocked at it and listened to acute silence. Okay, there was a full of silence. Okay, he knocked again firmly and thought it was a oh, wait a minute. He knocked again and firmly. He thought he could hear thin whisperings. He did not like the hushed means quiet. Hushed means quiet fear in the sounds and was just about to knock peremptorily when there was a shuffling and it was a quiet as an apparition. A woman was there. Okay, so now let's go to the question number B. Choose the option to fill in the blanks. Okay, so this is filling the blanks. First, surprised dashed the noise, the judge called for the silence. Okay, surprise at the noise. Okay, it will come at. Because he was surprised at the noise, not on the noise or with the noise. Okay, Ravi parents are not happy with his behavior. Okay, with his behavior, for his behavior, by his behavior will not come with his behavior. The colonel congratulated the soldiers on their victory. Okay, on their victory. Okay, for the plants was seen, the planet was seen through the telescope. Okay, because the outside the telescope you can't see from the planets, you can't see outside the telescope. Before the telescope will also not come, through the telescope will come. You are watching the planets through the telescope with the help of telescope. Okay, fifth, he is not afraid of the consequences. Okay, sixth, he rushed into the class as he was late. Okay, and it will come into. So not that so now you will ask that why onto or in will not come, why in will not come. Okay, so into will indicate the movement. Into means movement, that I am into the very, I'm into very critical condition, means it is telling about the movement, means what you are doing now. Okay, onto means position plus movement. Okay, we have to say that the car the car jumped from the pavement onto the road. Okay, so first you have jumped also and the movement is also going on na. Okay, now third, in means indicate position, means it is only in position. Okay, so seventh, the school is famous for its sports and achievements. Okay, for welcome, and besides being clever he is brave. Despite will not come. Despite means despite being clever he is brave. Despite will not come, beside will come. Beside means in addition to, means it is brave also and clever also. It is clever also and brave also, means वो clever भी और brave भी है. It is adding ना, means it is clever plus brave. So addition means besides will come for that. Okay, so now question C, which is the last question. No, which is the second last question of this section 2. Okay, so now where do you want? Choose the correct option to join the following sentence without using and, but, or so. Okay, so meaning tone will be positive or negative or should be same. Okay, means the meaning should be same, means the question meaning and the answer meaning should be same which you choose, and the tone should be same, means the question is in positive tone, so it will, the answer should be in positive tone only. Okay, if it is negative, so the answer will be negative. Okay, so first, she she sells seashells then on the seashore. Okay, seashells means she is selling the seashells. Okay, means वो seashells को बेच रही है on the seashells shore. Okay, मीन्स वो क्या कर रही है, सी शेल जो है उसको शो सी मीन्स वो शी शेल्स को बेच रही है सी शोर पे. मीन्स सी सेलिंग द सी शेल्स ऑन द सी शोर. सी शेल्स ऑन द सी शोर. सो ऑप्शन वन इज करेक्ट. ओके, because option 2 and option 3 will change the meaning. Question number 2, why are you upset, did someone scold you? Okay, are you upset because someone scolded you? Question mark will come in first. In both the option which is given, the question mark is not there, so this is the one reason why option 3 is correct. And the second is both options are in different meaning. Okay, which are not similar to the question meaning. Okay, question number 3, she has not seen the message, perhaps she may chosen to ignore it. Okay, so she may either have not seen the message or choose to ignore it. Okay, so the meaning is same. I often walk in late in the morning. I never late for the school. Although I often wake up in the morning, I never late for the school. Means मैं लेट उठता हूँ फिर भी मैं कभी स्कूल के लिए देर नहीं होता. ओके, सो ऑल्दो विल कम. मैं लेट उठता हूँ लेकिन स्कूल के लिए देर नहीं होता. ओके, द मीनिंग ऑफ द सेंटेंस इज दैट. So now question number D. Read each sentences with its instruction. Choose the correct option from the option provided beneath each. Okay, so first, I couldn't stop my teeth from chattering and it is very cold. You so. It was so cold that I couldn't stop my teeth from chattering. Okay, so option 2 meaning is correct but it is written being cold. Okay, so being cold will not come in option 2, so option 2 is wrong. And option 3 means it has fully changed the meaning of the sentence. Okay, means it is written very cold. No, means it is written that जब मैं दांत चला रही थी तभी कोल्ड चालू हुआ. इन ऑप्शन 3 it is written that, and we have to find that it because of the cold I start chattering. Okay, now option now question number 2. As soon as the vacation begins, my neighbor rushes to the seaside. Okay, so this question always comes in an exam about as sooner or no sooner. Okay, so please read this or study this. Okay, so no sooner, it is a correlative conjunction. Okay, so no sooner does the vacation begins than the my neighbor rushes to the seaside. Okay, so no sooner does will come. Okay, and in this option 1 is wrong because it is written the neighbor, and in question it is written my neighbor. Okay, so option 2 is correct for my neighbor, and option 3 it has written did. Okay, no sooner did will not come. Okay, and always no with no sooner there is than. Okay, no sooner के साथ हमेशा than रहेगा. ओके, और ऑप्शन 2 इसलिए रॉन्ग, ऑप्शन 3 इसलिए रॉन्ग है क्योंकि इट इज़ रिटन हार्ड, क्योंकि इट इज़ रिटन वैन. सी, इट इज़ रिटन द वैन. नो सूनर डिड द वैकेशन बिगिन वैन माई नेबर रश्ड. ओके, सो वैन कब आएगा? हार्डली या स्केरली. जब भी हार्डली या जब भी रेयरली कुछ होता है ना तभी वैन आएगा. ओके, और ऑलवेज और जब भी नो सूनर, आप यू कैन नोट इट दैट नो सूनर इज इक्वल टू देन एंड हार्डली और स्कैरली इज इक्वल टू व्हेन. ओके, सो नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. विल यू लैंड मी द बुक टुमारो? प्रिया आस्क्ड हर क्लासमेट. मीन्स कैन यू गिव मी द नोटबुक? इट इज़ द indirect speech and direct speech. So answer is option 1 because Priya asked her classmate if he could lend her book the next day. Okay, because it is the past tense, huh? So use the next day, huh? No, it is a future tense. Okay, so use the next day. So question number 4. But for Leila support the woman could have lost her job. मीन्स अगर वो लैला को सपोर्ट करती तो वो अपना जॉब खो देती. सो ऑप्शन 3 इज करेक्ट बिकॉज इट इज़ मैचिंग विद द meaning of the question. Okay, had it not for being Leila support the woman could lost her job. Okay, so now question number 5. Herbert consulted his parents before accepting the job offer. Means हर्बर्ट ने अपने पेरेंट के साथ बात की, अपने पेरेंट के साथ कंसल्ट किया बिफोर गेटिंग द जॉब ऑफर. ओके, सो ऑप्शन 2 इज करेक्ट बिकॉज इट इज correct with the meaning. So option 3's meaning is wrong, and in option 1 it is written that forgot. Okay, so forgot will not come, forget will come. Sixth, the tornado has been raging for several hours before the people were moved to safety. Okay, So the people were moved to safety only after the tornado have been dragging for several hours. Okay, so the meaning is not change of this option. So okay, the meaning of this option and the question is similar, because in option 1 it is written before. टोर्नेडो के आप बिफोर ही कैसे निकालो? इट इज़ गिवन दैट द टोर्नेडो हैव बीन ड्रैगिंग फॉर सेवरल आवर्स बिफोर पीपल वर रिमूव फ्रॉम द सेफ्टी। मीन्स टोर्नेडो जब भी चल रहा था उसके पहले ही लोगों को निकाल लिया था। हाँ, लेकिन इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 इट इज़ रिटन दैट टोर्नेडो चल रहा था उसके बाद क्वेश्चन को निकाला। इन ऑप्शन 2 इट इज़ रिटन दैट टोर्नेडो चल रहा था, उस टोर्नेडो के चलते हुए क्वेश्चन को पीपल को निकाला। मीन्स सेफ्टी की वजह पीपल को निकाला। एंड ऑप्शन 3 इज करेक्ट। ओके, बिकॉज इट इज बिफोर द टोर्नेडो ना। पुट योर टूल्स अवे, द चिल्ड्रन में फॉल ओवर देम। ओके, पुट योर टूल्स अवे, लिस्ट द चिल्ड्रन may fall over them. We have to use list. Okay, the option 2 and option 3 meaning is wrong. Okay, unless you begin now you will never finish. Okay, option 2 is correct. If you do not begin now you will never finish. Okay, unless you begin now means जब तक तुम स्टार्ट नहीं करोगे यू विल, तब तक तुम जीतोगे नहीं। मीन्स जब तक तुम स्टार्ट नहीं करोगे तब तक तुम जीतोगे नहीं। सो ऑप्शन 1 मीन्स इफ़ यू नेवर फिनिश यू विल नेवर बिगिन। मीन्स जब तक तुम ख़त्म नहीं करते तब तक तुम स्टार्ट नहीं करोगे। ऑप्शन 1 मीन्स। ऑप्शन 2 मीन्स इफ़ यू डू नॉट बिगिन नाउ यू विल नेवर फिनिश। मीन्स जब अभी तुम स्टार्ट नहीं करोगे तो तुम कभी नहीं जीतोगे। एंड इन ऑप्शन 3 यू बिगिन नाउ यू विल नेवर विन। मीन्स अभी तुम स्टार्ट करो तुम कभी नहीं जीतोगे। सो ऑप्शन 2 इज़ करेक्ट। ओके, unless you begin now you will never win. Option 2, if you do not begin now you will never win. Okay, so option 2 is correct. So thank you, we have solved the specimen paper of English paper 1. My next paper is of I will upload the next video soon. That will be of specimen paper only. So now stay safe, stay home. Thank you for watching.